be a weekend lover. Yeah, I'ma be the best damn lover you got. I wanna mess up your covers. I don't wanna meet your mother. Never ever ask me how I've been. Remember why you have my number. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do. The way my hands feel on your body, the way we're dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling. I ain't got no time for romance, but baby, I don't want to lead you on. Not looking for something steady, not ready for that. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do. Make a move. The way my hands feel on your body, the way we're dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling. With every breath that we're taking, with every step you're falling in love. With every move that I'm making, with every breath that we're taking, with every step you're falling in love. With every move that I'm making, I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me.
Welcome. What is going on? We're here for free live tarot readings. We are here on a Friday night. It's nice out tonight. It's nice and cool. It's not too warm and hot in Texas. It's nice and cool actually. So it's going pretty well over here. So I got the Manga Tarot and the Uncommon Tarot both ready to go. And hopefully we can use those tonight and have a pretty good evening hanging out with all of the free live tarot readings. By the way, what is up, Jenna Knoll, lady? Mama Bean, howdy, how are you? Picasso, Team Poe, indeed. Bartman, Shine Your Light, Greg, YOLO, Diane, and Anna. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope you're having a fine evening because we are just hanging out here tonight and getting some tarot in, getting that tarot in. That's, you got to do it. You got to get the tarot in. And when you do, it's always a good time. I'm just saying right now. All right. Happy Friday indeed. Mama Bina, it's good to have you on a Friday night. What should I do on Halloween? I think you should dress up and go out, have fun. Sabrina, thank you for your donation. Paula, what is going on? Have you got your decks yet, Paula? I don't know. Everybody's getting them pretty quick internationally. I gotta say, they're coming around pretty fast. So not a bad thing. Boo Boo, what is going on? Sabrina has a question. What is Sabrina's question? They're typing it up. They're typing it up right now. They're trying to figure it out. Gonna type it up. Should I released my best friend boyfriend to move on? Is it time to move on or not? Picasso, that is a good question. Let's see, we may do that after Sabrina's. All right. With a want, message me. All right. Lover I want, message me. So you had a 50-50 chance and you got the bad luck. You had the bad luck. All right. Let's break out the new stuff. Let's break out the new stuff and go with the Uncommon Tarot, by the way. Probably the lowest rated tarot deck I think I've ever purchased. And I'm not sure why. Because it is certainly these, these combined decks where you just sort of munge 50 images together are fairly popular right now. Jay, relationship read. Jay, do you have a love? Are you looking for a relationship or what's going on, Jay? Let us know. Let us know. I mean, we got the page, we got the priestess, the star, and the 9 of coins. I mean, it's not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. Got a couple of nice cards in here. Sunflower Tarot, thank you for your very generous donation. Thank you so much. Sunflower Tarot, I'm going to owe you another princess painting or another princess drawing. In fact, Sunflower Tarot, boo-boo, if you know somebody that has a dog that you think would make a great Christmas present, get them to me and I will get you that Christmas present. And that way you can give out, you can give that out. I think that'd be kind of cool. I think I probably owe you another painting. All right. So let's see how this is going to go. The lover I want, message me. The 9 of Cups, the star. You are stuck with the lover that you want. I mean, I'm just saying, you're stuck with them. You know, are they taking a break? Are they in there are they in a little bit of a bind right now? It does look like it. The priestess does look like there's some secrets being hidden from you. It's almost like that there are a lot of different things happening as far as the secrets go as well, right? You have the moon in the background. You have all sorts of things going on here, but this one really looks kind of solemn. It looks like there's some stuff going on and you're not really sure what's going to happen. Page of Swords means you got to be patient. You're going to have to be a little flexible, no pun intended. You got to be a little flexible with this, a little patient. I think it's going to work out in the long run. It's just a matter of waiting. Just a matter of waiting. So it does say that, I mean, the 9 says that you do have messages from this other person, not exactly the person that you wanted, maybe a good 3rd, 4th place. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, it just seems like that you just have to wait. You have to be a little bit patient. But the star says you are connected with the person that you want to message. The star says you are indeed connected. But yeah, they'll come around. Again, there's some trouble brewing. There's some things going on. They have that worried look, that concerned look right now. And it's just not something where they are sort of ready for that at the moment. But yes, they'll message you. Just got to be patient. All right. Paula is binging CSI Miami. I am binging Human. If you have not seen Human on Amazon Prime, that's a freakish show, man. It's about AI, and AI is, have you ever seen the movie AI, the literal movie AI? It's like 20, 30 years in the future. 20, 30 years in the future. So it has John Hurt in it too, from AI. I think it's really interesting. What would happen if robots get consciousness and decide to take over, you know? Very interesting with a lot of nuances. All right, Jay wants a relationship read. Yeah, boo-boo, get a picture. I mean, get a good picture of a dog, of a friend of yours, and we can paint them up. Paint it up, make it look nice. All right, Jay, love reading. That is a wild show. I've also been watching The Boys on Amazon Prime, and that's pretty grotesque, but it's interesting. It's interesting, I have to say. I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb and have to say that that's pretty interesting. Speaking of interesting, let's go with the traditional manga for this one. Lori Tries Life. Well, I'm glad you're giving it a shot. I'm glad you're giving it a try. Mama Bina, thank you for your donations. Well, Lori Tries Life, it's so good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're here on a Friday night, chilling out, hanging out, as they say, and just seeing what we can drum up with some tarot decks. You know what I mean? What can we drum up here? What can we find? We have like 5 new decks. We have like 20 more coming. And the news is going to get you updated on all of these decks for September because some are late. Some are running late and not much I can do about it. I really wish that I had some of the decks that were supposed to be here, but you know, Amazon says that I don't need it right now. Instead, I should be watching more of the Human Show. I'm just saying. All right, love reading. What are we going on? The Empress, King of Swords, the Hanged Man. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles right now says they're working your patience a bit at the moment. They're working your patience. They're not getting in line with what you need to be doing. They're not getting in line. They're not cooperating at all. In fact, the Hanged Man says they have a different idea than you do. They do. They want different things. They have a different idea of what exactly is happening with all of that. And the Hanged Man says, Living B, thank you for your donation as well. The Hanged Man says we're going to have a disagreement and it's not really going to be resolved, but you're going to have to put up with it. I mean, if you want to continue going on, I assume you do. There you go. You want to have to sort of continue on with it. The King of Swords, they can be a little demanding. A little demanding to where you're thinking, this is just unreasonable. You're being completely unreasonable. Why do you need to be that way? Because the King of Swords, King of Swords is sitting there all smug, smiling, holding the sword, birds in the background. They're going to want it their way. They don't want it your way. We have the disagreement, the Hanged Man right next to it. I'm being a butt because I got a different opinion. We have some severe disagreements with all of that. And I think that it's going to chill out a bit. But I think that they're going to hang on to their opinion for a long time. HX Shemsy, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I think they're going to be hanging on to that for a long time. You just got to find a way to deal with it. Because you're not going to change them. You're not going to be able to slap them into shape. The Empress says you're going to have to just find a way around it and sort of go around that roadblock, go around the obstacle if you can. The Queen of Pentacles ultimately says, stand your ground. You know what I mean? Stand your ground. Not where you shoot people, not that stand your ground. But it says stand your ground in the relationship kind of way. You know what I mean? The relationship where you need to just be there. Nomad Trees, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. So, yeah, you're in the right. Stand your ground. Be ready to argue it out. The Hanged Man, they're not going to come around. They aren't. They're going to be a butt about it. You're going to have to find a way around the roadblock, and that's pretty much just the bottom line there. By the way, this is the traditional manga tarot. A beautiful deck. Beautiful deck. I'm pretty proud of it. I do like it. All right. Mama Bina, should I be worried about the jiu-jitsu fighter son? MMA is pretty effective style, I gotta say. As a lifetime martial artist, I like it. I like it. So yeah, right now is a pretty good time to be training martial arts too, considering what's all over the news every day. But that may not be too bad. That may not be too bad of a thing. So I did the ninjutsu path, which is a quite a radically different path, and overall it's kind of a crappy path, but there you go. But there you go. All right, should I be worried about MMA? Let's figure that out. I guess it depends on the teacher, Depends on the teacher. Mama, let's see about that. See about if you need to be worried about that or not. Let's see. All right. Let's go with the Tower. And, let's warm up with some kitty cats. Warm up with some kitty cats. You see the kitty cat eyes. Speaking of Kitty, Kitty is here. What is going on, Kitty? It's so good to see you. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Nomad, I realize that you donated and you're in the queue. Southern Soul Tarot, it's so good to see you. How are you doing? Southern Soul Tarot, we need to do a collab. We need to do some collab action. So maybe we can do that next week or next weekend or something like that, We'll see. Hit me up on some collab action over there. All right. Let's see about MMA. Are we going to be worried about that? The world says this is a pretty good thing for them. They're getting the exercise. They're getting the discipline. They're getting in there and knocking on the door of that. We're okay. More worried about lifestyle choices. All right. The world says this is the choices that they're making are the best for them. They think that this is the best thing for them, you know? The world, we're coming out, we're having a nice ending for it. Everything is working out nice. It's a great card to have in here. And it's next to the Five of Cups, though. I mean, there is some concern about it. I think they have gotten concerned about it. They do regret some of the individual choices, but overall, I think they're pretty comfortable with where they're at. The Five of Cups into the world is a weird one, right? The Five of Cups talks about, I have disappointment, and this is my way to express it. So, am I having problems? Yes. The Five of Cups is a negative card. It is literally disappointment. It is the things coming in. Bethany, it's so good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. It is a disappointing feel to where I'm not getting what I want. We're not going down the path that we need to go down. The world, in other words, the choices that I'm making are fixing the problem. I mean, this is my fix, right? My fix are these choices, the world. I'm doing the best that I can with this. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, they also think that these choices are bringing about more of a stability within their life. They find the stability there. It's all about the other people too, right? The Seven of Wands being reversed, it's about the other people involved. So they want to be next to other people. They want to be close to other people. And this is how they're going to do it, by making some of the choices that they're making with this particular thing. I think people, the connection, knowing the people, getting in there with the different people is going to be important to them. You know, getting comfortable, getting to know everybody, making new friends and all of that stuff. IT guy, welcome. What is going on? But the Queen of Pentacles talks about the long-term stability, and you know, Seven of Wands talks about the comfort as well. We have the comfort, we know people, and this is going to be something nice. So they're doing the best that they can. You know what I mean? It's not like they're purposefully doing something bad. They're doing the best that they can with what they know, with what they believe is going to be beneficial for them in the long run. And, you know, that's just how it goes. That is just how it goes sometimes indeed. So there you go. We gotta warm it up with some cats. Well, some cats. Now, Nomad Trees, is your turn. I hung out with my friend yesterday. Is she a good person, or is her intentions bad? Nomad Trees. I mean, I'm just saying, Nomad Trees, you attract you attract the wild ones like fly paper. You know what I'm saying? Queen Famous, what is going on? So good to see you tonight too. It's Friday night. We're just hanging out over here. Seeing what trouble we can get into with the Divine Tarot. Here we go. The Divine, see the box? The Divine Tarot. This is nice. Graz, thank you for hanging out with us. Graz, since you have not been here before, we have 1,000 videos. That's a lot of videos for a YouTube channel. We have 1,000 tarot videos, astrology videos, Lenormand videos that you can watch. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hang out with us. We're also the only tarot news channel currently running. So the regular scheduled, you know, where we have a lot of news. We go through the decks. So if you like tarot, which I assume you do, otherwise why are you here? Hit that subscribe button so you can get all the goodies. And feel free to wander through all the legacy content as well. All right. Is she a good person? Is her intentions bad? I like her. I don't think you're going to know her for a long time. This is more of a temporary thing. It looks like they end up bailing, or they end up getting bored, or you end up getting bored, or something happens. The Ten of Swords is a bit of a termination effect to the relationship. But, you know, I think that they're all right. Six of Swords means that they're coming from a bad place. They're coming from a negative place. They have some problems, and they're trying to get out of them at the moment. So if you're looking for, are their intentions good? I mean, I think so. You got the Lovers, you got the Chariot. They're headed towards a better place. You actually have 2 movement cards. So they're actively growing. They're actively expanding. They're actively doing stuff. You want to watch my very first video. Oh, it was so bad. Sort by date. And you'll see it. It was like a tarot reading, and I'm like wandering all over the place with a camera. It's going to make you seasick But there you go. Anyway, the Six of Swords says they're moving to a better place. I think that's because they've been in a negative spot. They've had their problems. They've had some issues in the past. Lovers means they're going to be reliable. They're going to be dependable. They're going to be pretty nice to you. They're not going to be a mean girl. I don't think they're going to be around long, though. Nomad. I think they're bailing. I think they're eventually just leaving. So, you know, they're eventually leaving. Leo, thank you for your donation as well. Thanks for hanging out, Leo, on a Friday night. We are doing all right tonight. All right. Why didn't C reply to my text? Loving B. Hopefully they're not loving somebody else. Hopefully they're not loving somebody else. Why didn't C reply? We're taking part in both Toyota and skincare commercial. Leo sign, you're actually being the Leo. Leo is legitimately being a Leo up in here. I mean, got 2 commercials. I mean, you're pretty popular. You're pretty popular. Will you get an autograph from me? Can I get your autograph? All right. Let's see about this. The Light Sears Tarot. Why aren't they replying? Hopefully they're not loving somebody else. Please don't get the 3 of Cups or the Devil or something. You know, maybe they're just busy. Maybe they had to take a huge dump. You know what I mean? You know those days where you had Taco Bell for lunch and you were in a hurry, so you went ahead and had Taco Bell for dinner too. You know what I mean? And after that, you sit on the toilet for about 3 hours. Soul and DYB, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. You know, yeah. So you have Taco Bell for lunch, and dinner is just rushed, and you go back. You know what I mean? And then you're just on the toilet basically for quite some time. All right. Yeah, you know, we need some. You need to put Queen Famous in the Toyota commercial. That would be great. Queen Famous needs that opportunity. Queen Famous, you'll be famous, literally. Maybe you're already famous. I don't know. Maybe Queen Famous is doing like Nike commercials or something. I don't know. She could be famous indeed, you know. All right. Boo Boo. Boo Boo's all about that 3-hour toilet action. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Boo Boo's on Atkins. All that cheese and that meat. You know, if you don't have enough water one day, you're gonna be backed up like a cloud drive. You know what I mean? You know, you back up everything on the cloud drive. All right. Let's see. IT guy can relate to the backup like a cloud drive. IT guy's the only one in chat laughing right now. Okay. Why didn't C reply? The 6 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the Page of Cups. They're going through some stuff, I have to say. They're going through some stuff. 6 of Cups, they did want to reply. It's not like that they're just, you know, stiffing you. They did actually want to reply. You see, right there, they're both busy with dogs. They did want to reply. They wanted to get that connection, that emotional connection in. Unfortunately, they're sort of looking for an opportunity to get out of some situation right now. Sort of busy. You know what I mean? They're a little bit busy. See, IT guy got it. But they're a little bit busy. The 2 of Wands, they're looking out the domain. They had to take advantage. They had to get something done. They had to communicate with somebody and get some plans out. The 2 of Wands talk about planning, action. It is literally all about domain, being mastery of your domain. No Seinfeld pun intended there. The 9 of Swords, they're taking that action right now. They're a bit busy, in other words. They're a bit busy. They didn't reply. They got other stuff going on. The 9 of Swords, they're chasing after that solution that they made the plan for. They made the plan. They're chasing after the solution. Page of Cups, they just want to be alone after that. The Page of Cups is an introvert. Watch the videos. Read my book. I mean, the Page of Cups is an introvert. So you got to adjust to that. You got to wing it with the introvert. So they just want to be alone. It's similar to the Hermit in some ways. You know, it depends on the context, obviously. But Tori, Christina, welcome. How is everybody doing? Indigo, welcome as well. Dan, it is good to see you. CM, what's up? And Page of Cups, they just want to be alone for a little bit. Not permanently. The Hermit is more of a permanent residence and alone. But the Page is a little bit of alone time there. They had some action they had to take. They had some planning they had to do. And at the end of the day, they're pretty happy with it. They'll be contacting you. They didn't forget about you. The GG, what's going on? Well, with part in both Toyota and skincare commercial. All right, Southern Sotero, welcome to the channel. What is going on? Thank you for your donation. Is visual want to communicate still or no? All right, so you got somebody communicating. You got some cute guy. You're like, you know, why haven't you called me? Like, what's going on with the cute guys? All right, Leo. Let's see. Toyota and skincare. Hopefully not at the same time. I mean, you gotta be careful when you're driving. You gotta be, you know, cognizant that you're driving, right? So you don't want to do the skincare while you're doing while you're in the Toyota. All right, this is the Waterfall Tarot. By the way, the Waterfall Tarot. It is nice. It is nice. If you want to get you some, go to the link in the chat, and that will get you a Waterfall Tarot. I got 20 something left. I only got like 10 books left, but I got 20 decks left. So there you go. All right. It can be the same day. Indeed. Indeed. All right. So it sounds like you just want a yes or no answer. Well, take part in both. Okay. So you just want a yes or no? Is that kind of the thing? We just want a yes or no, take part in both commercials. Same day. Can I get both commercials in? My busy schedule, you know, my Hollywood. Can I get my makeup done and all of that stuff on the one commercial, move on to the next one? I mean, the tower says it's not looking good. The tower's kind of a challenge there. The tower into the Queen of Cups, that's not looking good either. I mean, we do have that tower moment where everything is going to sort of crumble down. It's not something that's going to be possible. In other words, that's what the tarot is saying, right? Because the tower is just not too positive with that. The Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. Got a lot of negative cards here trying to fit this in the same day. It's almost like you're trying to move in between the two things, and the movement is just depressed. Your Five of Pentacles, you're worn out. You're worn out. Tori, I will not be restocking. There may be a version 2 in like 2-3 years, but no, no restock. The Five of Pentacles says that moving in between these is going to be challenging. It's not going to be something that's going to be possible. The Tower is negative. The Eight of Swords. Restrictions. It's almost like either you don't have the time, you don't have the patience, something else happens. It doesn't look too good with that. The Queen of Cups is the only positive thing in here. It's because you're very hopeful of getting this done, but in reality, it just looks like it's a huge challenge to get that moving the way that you want it moving. You know what I mean? It's a bit of a challenge there to get it going full steam. All right. DYB wants to know, will my grant writer, let's get down to this. Will my grant writer, Mrs. King, get in contact with me Saturday or Sunday? Okay. Let's just say contact with me Saturday or Sunday. How about that? DYB, hopefully they get in contact with you, let you know what needs to be done. You know what I mean? Let you know what needs to be done. DYB. All right. Gonna grab it ASAP. Okay, cool. No, Dan, I have to go to the doctor. Oh, no. Sunflower Tarot. Hope you get better. What's going on over there? You're not feeling well? Let's see about that. Wheel. The wheel would be good for this reading. Check it out, DYB. Hopefully they're getting contact with you this weekend. Get you the info that you need. Get you that info because, you know, it is all about that. It is all about that. Let's see what's going on. You like the peacock. Everybody likes the peacock. It's a big peacock. People enjoy large peacocks. I mean, I'm just saying. You know, thank you for your complimenting my peacock. I'm pretty proud of the size. I got to say, the peacock is a nice background. It's a nice background. All right. Let's see about this. How's that going to go if they're going to contact me or not? I mean, I think so. The Lovers is a good card. The Lovers is a nice card. It is a nice card. It talks about the communication, talks about that. Obviously, you've been in contact before. The Lovers is like a reuniting contact type of thing. Looking pretty good with the Lovers. The Six of Cups is also a contact card, a sharing card, a connection card. The Strength is also a contact and sharing card. I mean, the whole thing is beautiful. The whole thing is beautiful. You literally have 3 connection cards in a row. And so I mean, it not only is it yes, it's absolutely yes. Strength, the contact, the connection between her and the animal. The lovers, the contact between the 2 people. The 6 of Cups, the contact between the 2 sisters or the relatives or stuff like that, right? It's just wonderful. It is nice. So that looks absolutely yes. Looks so beautiful. It looks so beautiful. Janetta, welcome to the channel. How are you doing tonight? All right, we're doing donations. Janetta, by the way, if you're new here, there is no list. Donations take priority, then I pick at random. So if you want to post your question to the chat, I got 2 more donations, and then we will start trolling around and seeing what we got. Seeing what good stuff we can pick, you know? See what's that. Yeah, I mean, DYB, you had a nice little reading there. That was really nice. All right, what's best for me in the long run? Soul wants to know. Stay or move. Stay or move. I think we're gonna have a stay or move throwdown. It is time for the throwdown. Come on, give it up for everybody loves the throwdown. I'm telling you now, the throwdown's popular. Everybody gets all excited about the throwdowns. For this, you know if it's the throwdown, you know if it is a throwdown, that we're going to have the Thoth, because the Thoth is literally how you do the throwdowns. It is how you do the throwdowns. And the Thoth gives you some interesting stuff, interesting information for sure. All right, should I stay or should I go now? Just like the song. So we got stay on the left. We got go on the right. So there's stay and then there's go. We need to know. That does rhyme. Stay or go. Stay is looking really nice. I mean, we may have right out of the box. I mean, stay wins. I mean, let's move back a little bit here. Right out of the box, stay just tramples all over go. This is stay, this is go. First off, you have the sun. It's just difficult to beat. It is difficult to beat. It's very, very hard to get a better card than the sun. I mean, right out of the box. You have the beautiful, beautiful emotional advantages here. And this is big. The emotional advantages here of staying. In addition, you have the Wheel of Fortune, a Cycles card. It says you've just gotten used to it. You've gotten used to it. It's your rock. It's your stability. It's where things are reliable. Things are known. The unknown's scary. So the known is leaning very good. Stay wins. No doubts. No doubt. Literally no doubts at this point. Let's look at go. What are some of the downsides here? First off, you run into some challenges with go. It's almost like it wasn't planned. It's like it wasn't planned well. KM Corby is surprised that I trimmed my Thoth deck. Well, KM Corby, I have 30 Thoth decks, and 16 of them are trimmed. So I have 14 non-trimmed Thoth decks. Don't worry, Corby. Don't worry. Don't fret. I've been reading with the Thoth for like 20-something years, so I'm pretty sure I got it down now. But there you go. All right. So the Hermit says that you're going it by yourself. You're not getting the support that you need if you go. You also very uncomfortable with it. You run into things that aren't exactly optimal. You run into general problems, and it's almost like you have to do it in a hurry, and it's unplanned because you hit some roadblocks, as they say, for that. But stay wins. Stay gets it done. Stay gets it done. Yes, there's this trimmed deck, and obviously we're going to have more trimmed decks. We have this trimmed deck, and it is beautiful and gorgeous, and we have many, many more where that came from. So if you like trimmed Thoth, this is a place to be. I'm going to tell you now, is this individual wanting to communicate or no? So it sounds like they got you a tease. They got you a tease, and now they left you out to dry. They left you out to dry. Let's figure that out. And let's see, SST, you know, wanting to communicate still, is that a thing? We want to use the Edgar Allan Poe, by the way, and that one is downright exciting. I mean, come on, give it up for Edgar Allan Poe. Eugene Smith did such a bang-up job. Such a bang-up job. Eugene Smith just got up to bat, okay, and knocked one out of the park. I mean, literally. I think the Edgar Allan Poe is great, especially for some of the more grim readings and whatnot. This gets it done. It does. Eugene Smith. I wish he did a deck like every year. I realize this is a massive amount of work, but I can pray. I can pray that we just get another Eugene Smith deck next year. That would be great. You know, let's try it out. Do they want to communicate or not? I think yes. I think yes. The Ace of Swords here. I mean, come on. Give it up for the Ace of Swords. If there's one card that sort of, you know, there's one card that sort of grabs you, pulls you in, and says, let's talk. It's the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords says, let's talk. The Fool says that you're wandering into territory unknown, though. So if you think it's going to be predictable, if you think that that there's going to be some stability there, I think not. I mean, I believe you're in a situation where you're going to kind of wing it. You're going to have to wing it at some point with this. It's going to be a bit unpredictable. So you're thinking, I know what's going to come next. I know how that goes. I don't think you do. We have some surprises around the corner. Temperance says you have this illusion of, permanence. So you have this illusion of being mixed together or mixing together, blending together well. You think it's blending together well. We want to communicate. It's nice. But there's the unknown factor. What the hell are they doing back there? They're not getting back with me. You know, maybe they ghosted you. Something's happened with all of that. The Fool says, we really don't know what's going on. The Knight of Pentacles sort of questions their stability too. They have their own thing going. They doing their own thing, and they're not roping you into it. You know what I mean? Then that's what you want. I mean, if I'm going to communicate with you, if I'm going to start this process, I want to rope you into my environment, but they're not. They're isolated. They're over there doing their own thing. So they have, the Seinfeld episode, The Two Worlds, you don't blend the two worlds. They have their own little Seinfeld episode going over there. And meanwhile, you're over here, and they don't want to just grab you and pull you into it. They're being hesitant about that, and that's going to be kind of a problem in the long run. So you want to figure out, the Fool, is this journey worth taking? Is this something I really want to do? Is this going to be a waste of my time or a good use of my time? We need to figure that out and hope for the best. But overall, yes, the Ace of Swords says they want to keep going. They do want to keep going, but you are isolated over there. They need to just grab you and bring you on into real life, bring you on into their life and see what's going to happen. All right. We got a bunch of people asking questions, and we're doing the free portion here because we're out of donations. Will R reach out to me this month? GG. Let's figure that out. Oh, we got another one. Graz. Taurus, break the silence and make a serious move. That's an interesting one. That is an interesting one. Echoes of Nature is out of stock forever. It's out of stock forever. But one person that bought it in the Kickstarter, they're not giving me their address. So they haven't replied to me. So I'm ready to just hit the refund and give them their money back and put it up for sale again. So if you see an Echoes for Nature make an appearance, that means that I just refunded that Kickstarter person that ain't replying to me, because I don't know what to do about those. I have 4 of those on the Waterfall Tarot too. People that either gave me the wrong email or they're not responding to me and not giving me their address. So, there's only so many messages I'm going to send before I'm just going to refund your money. and say, sorry about that. Here is your money back. If you want to purchase it off Etsy, feel free, but you never replied to me, and it's been like a month. The Echoes of Nature, it's been 4 months, and they haven't replied to me. So what, yeah, so I need to, I don't know, I'm just going to refund their money this weekend, I think. I'm going to refund their money. I'm going to put the deck back on, Etsy and have it just one deck. See if anybody else wants it. I'm going to tell them I'm sorry. It's been 4 months. I've been trying to reach you. I only have so much patience. You know, thank you for your support, but here's your money back. Okay. Let's see. Soul. Hopefully that's not you. That's not you. That can't be you, Soul, because the name is radically different than Soul. And nor does it have Soul anywhere in the email. The wrong email. Is that you for Echoes of Nature? What country do you live in, Soul? Let me know what country you live in. Anyway, if you live in the country I'm thinking of, then it might be you. If you have the wrong answer, then it's probably not you. Anyway, so will R reach out to me this month? You know, the Two of Swords into the Lovers, Eight of Swords, King of Pentacles. It's almost like that they moved on. We have this feeling. We have this feeling that maybe they moved on. Maybe they have some stuff happening. The King of Pentacles, they're pretty comfortable where they're at. And it's not like they're happy, but they're comfortable. Does that make sense? Eight of Swords, we're restricted. They're trying to get some other things going on. They're not having much luck in the long run. The Lovers as well sort of points to they're just not reaching out. Soul, you indeed are correct. Okay, Soul, you need to email me. All right. So if you want the deck, you are correct. That is the country. You need to email me here. And so there you go. Email me at that email address. And I need your proper email and your address and phone number and everything. So let me know. All right, Leo, which one should I choose, Toyota or skincare? All right. So Soul may indeed. All right, that's kind of odd that Soul shows up the exact second I talk about the Echoes of Nature, but sure. Soul, we'll do it. We'll do it. Email me. I need your info. It's been 4 months, Soul. Okay. Serendipity at its best. Isn't that odd? Okay. But yeah, you're correct. The Two of Swords does say that, that they're having problems. They're having issues. They're not getting it there. They're having some problems. King of Pentacles are looking for a new stability and all of that. And, you know, Lover says no. Lover says no, not this month. Later, yes. Maybe next month, maybe the month after, something's happening. Eight of Swords, they need to get these restrictions resolved. They can't have these restrictions and still communicate. So will they reach out? Yes. Will it be a little delay in it? Yes. A little bit of a delay. We got to get rid of these frickin' restrictions. We have to. We can't go forth with what we currently have. Anyway, donations pouring in now. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, DYB, as well. All right. Let's see how that is going to go. Leo sign, Toyota or skincare? Toyota or skincare? All right. Let's see. Should I stay or should I go now? We did Soul's reading already, and Soul is indeed from Sweden, the proper answer to the what country do you live in for the Echoes of Nature. So just waiting for an email from Soul with your real email, and we're going to get it to you. We're going to get it to you because Soul, I need your address, phone number, and email on the customs form, and I will get it to you. All right. Let's see. What are we doing? Leo, they kind of threw me off that the person that hadn't emailed me in 4 months just happens to be in chat at the exact second I'm talking about it. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, I got to say. All right, really throwing me off, I got to say. Toyota or skincare, where is that going to be the best? Felicia, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you being here tonight. let's throw down a deck we haven't used in legitimately forever. I mean, we had the Echoes of Nature. We had the Echoes of Nature talk just now with Soul. This deck is out of stock for the rest of your life. Let's read with it. Let's read with it. Let's get her done. Let's get her done. So we're going to have an Echoes of Nature throwdown. We'll have 2 for Toyota, and we'll have 2 for skincare. Let's see how that is going to look. See how that is going to look. Skincare over here and Toyota on the left. I mean, that is interesting. Toyota has some follow-up opportunities that are going to be important to you. As above, so below. There's some stuff going on at Toyota that's going to have additional properties, additional things, additional opportunities for you. And that's going to be pretty important, right? As above, so below. Savor the moment. I think you're going to have more fun with Toyota as well. I think things are going to work out. Things are going to be pretty cool with the whole Toyota thing. Savor the moment is looking pretty good. Now, skincare seems like a pretty good dead end. It does seem like a dead end. Personal space. It's almost like you're struggling to get through it. There's some things that come out and all of that stuff just doesn't really work out at the end. It is a bit of a struggle to get through. There are some negative people that you end up with as well. Strength points to you, just sort of this lion, this intimidation thing that comes out with the skincare. Toyota just wins. Savor the moment. So beautiful. Having the fun time, getting additional gigs, opportunities, and it sounds like you're in a gig market where you need follow-up work kind of thing. So those opportunities are going to be really, really key for you to get into. So there you go. There you go. That is going to be key for you. Using that Echoes of Nature. If you like that deck, I'm sorry. All right, what's next? Okay, so we got DYB. What's the deposit? What are the deposit checks? All right, let's see about DYB. Deposit checks. Yeah, that animal tarot looks pretty cool. Paula, did you see the Kickstarter animal tarot? It's so cute. Michelle, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, we're gonna have to take a 30-second break and get Paula this new animal tarot on Kickstarter because it's so cute. It is so cool. The Radiant Scales, not so much. I mean, the Radiant Scales, not so much. Let me find. Oh, here it is. The Northern Animal Deck. The Northern Animal Deck. Here it is, Paula. If you have not seen it, you're going to have to go check it out. I know that you have 50 decks coming, but you might as well add one more. You might as well add one more deck. Paula, if you're going hardcore, you might as well go the distance. You might as well go the distance. You know what I mean? Get one more deck. Now you have 51 decks coming. That's the important part. It's all about adding the collection, getting the 15 tarot towers filled up. Filling up all 15 of your tarot towers. It's important. It's where life gets more meaning. It's where life gets more meaning. Because, you all have that friend that collects Marvel Comics toys or something like that. You all have that friend. You're going to be the one that does the same thing with tarot cards. You have to be that one friend that people see your tarot collection and they just panic. Like, oh my God, what the hell are you thinking? But, you got to have somebody. Might as well be you. Okay, depositing the checks this month or not. Nine of Pentacles, you have that money coming in. That's not bad at all, the Nine of Pentacles. What's the difference between the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles? Talk about it in my book. It's pretty important. It is pretty important. But yeah, the Knight of Pentacles says you have the culmination of money. The donations. You have the people coming in. That's the important part there. King of Cups. Look at the happiness. Look at the happiness as you see those deposits going in the bank. The Page of Swords. You're able to accommodate. You're able to get those checks deposited. And here's you expecting the checks. And the Knight of Pentacles is all about getting the money in. You worked for the money. You got the money in. It's all about getting those checks and putting it in. You can see the deposit happening here. You can see the good news. I think you are going to be able to do it. I think that is going to be able to be deposited into a bank. I'm not sure why I capitalized a bank. 103 decks. You're just warming up. Come on. Come on. Let's get real here. 103 decks. I mean, there's people in chat that probably have double that, you know? And the best part, you have a YouTube channel so you can show off all of your decks. You can have an episode of here are my favorite bird decks, here are my favorite kitty cat decks, here are my favorite dog decks. You can have a new episode on your YouTube every day with here are my favorite so-and-so decks. All right. Let's see. Michelle wants a general. Let's find out what's going on. Haley missed. Whoa, it has been months. Haley missed. How you doing? It has been a minute since I have seen you. It is so good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. That's awesome. I have not seen you in a while. All right, Spacious Tarot for this one. We're going with the Spacious. Brand new. Brand new. It's got that new deck chemical smell. It's got the new deck smell from the printers. The Spacious Tarot. By the way, what is it? Catherine Houston has her deck coming out, which was an indie deck that cost $50. It's coming out as a mass market for $20. You got to have it. Watch the news. The 15th of this month, we're having news, and we are going to have all of the new decks coming out that you need. To get an order out now. I'm going to save you a lot of money. I tell you in advance, spoiler alert, you're going to save some money because there's some mass market decks coming out that look that are like the indie decks. Celeste, thank you for your donations. I appreciate that. KM Corby loves the smell. You know, there you go. I thought something strange was going on. Yeah, so I don't have your email. I don't have your phone number. You know, I just need it. I need it. Otherwise, customs will kick it back to me and they will never get it to Sweden, to the fine place of Sweden there. Mina's Bookshelf. Welcome. How you doing? All right. Let's get a general out. 10 of Wands, Judgment to 4 of Wands. I think you're in a place where something's wrong. Something's wrong. You're okay. I mean, not like you're in danger or you're having something weird happening. Annie Law, welcome. How you doing? It's just like you feel there's something else that needs to be happening. And I think that's coming to a point pretty soon. All right. You just feel like something else happening, something else is going on. Your intuition is really just keying off on this. You know something else is up, and you have to figure out what it is. It's been bothering you for lately. It's been bothering you a little lately. It's time to figure that out, and that's coming up. I think by November, you have a firm grasp of what it is, but in October, it's going to sort of be unfolding and unraveling after you just sort of figure this out, right? The 10 of Wands, something burdens you and you're able to release it. You're able to get rid of it. You're able to set loose of it. The 10 of Wands is all about encumbrance, carrying 10 wands, carrying too much, loading it up on your back and not being able to handle it and being able to drag it across. You're free from that now. You're free from that now. The new beginning. Look at the beautiful Judgment card in the Spacious Tarot, by the way. The beautiful Judgment card. It's a rebirth. This is your opportunity to get into the next stage. This is your opportunity to blossom. This is coming out of that cocoon, becoming the butterfly at this point. You have this beautiful judgment card, which is literally coming out of a cocoon and becoming a butterfly. You see this in a couple of the tarot decks as well, right? Pretty cool. This is your moment. What's bothering you is going to sort of be fulfilled. It's going to be clarified in October, but it's going to come to a head in November where you have to take some action. The Four of Wands, it does say you're going to take that action. Things are going to work out pretty well. So sort of be prepared for that. Be prepared for the next stage. Now that you're a butterfly, your life is going to be a little different. A little bit different. And that's going to be a good thing. The Four of Wands is the home card. I mean, the Spacious Tarot, they really crapped out. They really lazied out on the wand cards, but I'm sorry. The Four of Wands, if you saw it in a better tarot, it's about home. It's about getting the feeling in. It's about things being all right, things being more comfortable, and things being where you want it. And that's what's important, is things being where you want it. You don't want sort of the reject. You don't want to be in like a reject situation. All right. Ending soon. Soul, my email is in the chat. My email is in the description. Soul, give me an email. Let's get that shipped to you this weekend. Let's get it shipped to you this weekend. Let's figure out how it goes. All right. What are EO's intentions? Last reading of the night. By the way, I'm here again in 11 hours. And I'm on Austin's YouTube channel tomorrow at 4. It's going to be pretty exciting, I got to say. What are EO's intentions? Do they have intentions? Are they good intentions? Are they not good intentions? Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out by using the Dulac Tarot. We use the Playful Heart Tarot works. Playful Heart Tarot. Let's get it done. Get her done. Let's get her done. As we say in Texas, get her done. Playful Heart Tarot. Find out what their intentions are going to be. Again, I'm back in 11 hours. So I'm here 3 live streams tomorrow. That's insane, but sure, why not? Why not? 3 live streams tomorrow. Come visit me. Come see me. Come watch me. I mean, I'm going to be on all freaking day, apparently. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how those live streams go. What are EO's intentions? What are they going to do? 10 of Wands says you're kind of it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. It's better. It's more of an emotional connection with this person, right? It's more of an emotional connection. We see that with the Queen of Cups. It's about getting the proper emotions. It's about getting the emotional context and the emotional communication. The Six of Swords says they're taking you on a ride. Taking you on a ride to a new place, a new opportunity, some place that's going to be better, some place that's going to be pretty good. The Six of Swords is all about taking that ride and seeing what happens. No pun intended. You know, if it's if you're having sex, no pun intended. Anyway, the Queen of Cups, it's all about the emotions, the emotional connection, the emotional communication, how this person makes you feel is very important. And that's where you're sort of keyed off on this, because the Queen of Pentacles says you really have some problems with stability. Is this going to be something stable? Are they going to be around? Is this going to be something unreliable? I kind of feel it. It might be. But I don't think that's true. I think it's more about how you feel and how the emotional connection is going to be. The 10 of Wands says that the feelings, the intuition that you're having about this may not be the best thing, I think are a bit false. And I think that they're red flagging something that shouldn't be red flagged. Overall, it's good. Again, it's about how they make you feel. And I think that is the best part and obviously the most important part. Because if you come on my channel and I make you feel depressed, you wouldn't come back. But hopefully I make you feel half decent. That's all I want, if I make you feel half decent. Anyway, please hit that like and subscribe button. Again, we're back in 11 hours and 24 hours. We're here all day and all night. That's all you got. all day and all night. I hope you like me because you're going to have to put up with me. I'm here literally all the time. All right. Thank you for joining me. See you tomorrow.
You and me stuck on the ocean now. Nothing but waves and they're spilling in. I wanna dry up, but you just keep on going, don't you? I don't even know how we got here. All my reasoning have disappeared. I wanna bury the hatchet and find the way back to our home, our home, our home. We don't have to drift inside this dome. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing our